Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to June's Background Basics 16. So on the 16th of every month, as you know by now, I get together with my lovely and dear friend Helen, who is Island Scrapper here on YouTube, and we get our tools out, and of course, as the name implies, we create our own background. So that, of course, is the primary focus of our series. But then, of course, the secondary focus is also to get our tools out and to use them. So stamps, stencils, and get those used up on the page as well. And get a layout done with no pattern paper, which, by the way, if you're over on the 30 Days of Sketches, no pattern paper is in the bingo. So this might give you an idea. So for today's layout, now I can't wait to see what Helen has done. We don't tell each other what we do, so it's always a really fun surprise. So of course her video will be down below, and I will also have the playlist that has our videos, all of the videos done by both of us since the beginning of the series. So today's photo, I'm doing a photo of our lovely Elvis, who I've adopted, as well as Helen having adopted him, of course, first, and she has adopted many more the lovely donkeys over at the Isle of Wight Donkey Sanctuary. This is our Elvis, and she sent me this photo on one of the days that she was there, and let me know that Elvis had to wear an eye shield because he had contracted conjunctivitis, poor fella. He didn't seem to be in pain, she was saying, but she sent me this, so I thought I would scrapbook it, and then I'm going to have a series of a double page, which will be the next day from here when Helen went back with a friend of hers, and she was able to give Elvis his dinner. So I'll come back to that one. But now Helen has already scrapbooked this photo, and I'll put that video down below as well, because she had a piece of pattern paper in that video that made me think sort of these visors that she put behind because she scrapped the photo with him wearing the visor. It was a Vicky Bouton paper, and it was perfect. And so I'm sort of copycatting that idea, in that I sort of wanted to do something that might look a little bit like the visor as my background. So I went in and I got my Tim Holtz stencil, and you've seen me use this before to replicate or to look a little bit like a tennis net, and today it's looking a little bit like a visor. So I put that down. I got some Stampin' Up! Midnight Muse. Let me get that for you, my friends. I forgot to bring it over. Midnight Muse ink, which is a lovely navy. Now, if you look at his visor, it's sort of black and red, but I didn't want to go too dark on here, and I like the sort of blues in there. So I went with a navy, and then I wanted to do something top and bottom that might sort of look like the two bands that are there. So I thought, oh, I am going to cross stitch. Now, I don't think this is what I did. Helen does amazing cross stitching. She gave me, oh, have I ever showed you? Yeah, well, I've done a layout with it, but she did a beautiful cross stitch of my boy. Look at that. A couple of years ago, and I've done a couple of layouts on it, so I'm sure you've seen it in a layout, but you've not seen it maybe exactly. And she got all his shadowing and everything just so perfectly. Look at that little boy. So I wanted to get some cross stitching, but when I started doing this with the red thread, I realized that I didn't do this correctly, because I should have been coming back through this hole, because all of these cross stitches should touch one another, shouldn't they? So it's sort of a bit of a cross-stitch fail, but you know what? In the end, I kind of like it. So it's up here. Anyway, I've got two red bands with some lovely crosses, top and bottom. That sort of reminds me a little bit of this, and it's a fun background. I did use one of my Bella Boulevard besties, which I, of course, gutted so that I could use it again on the back here just to frame my layout. I didn't ink my edges, and I haven't outlined them. We'll see at the very end whether we do need to do that. So I have my photo. I've got a little bit of red, a little bit of blue, and I'm going to put the photo right here in the middle and do a little bit of a central design. Helen does awesome central designs. It's one of her favorite go-to designs. So I am going to get on that bandwagon today, and I am going to put that in the middle. And then you can see that my papers, and I've got the red and the blue, so I kind of like that. And these two areas don't have anything. And these two papers were the size they were, cardstock, so that's why I put them there. And this sort of gives me a nice area to do a little bit of embellishing. Now, I've gotten a bunch of Bramble Fox bits out. I've sort of got the sun and the word sunshine that I thought I might use as a title, but when I first started thinking about this layout, sort of the title that came to mind was SUNNIES, that he's sort of like wearing his sunglasses, SUNNIES. So I'm not sure that I will bring this in, but I do have a pair of SUNNIES from Bramble Fox here. I've got some mushrooms that I may put on here because he is out in a field, or I may keep them for the series where he is eating. We'll see. A few clouds. Then I've got a bunch of NicoleJones911 printables here that I thought I would bring in. Like you see, I'm thinking I might put a viewfinder here and then build on top of that, maybe. I'm thinking that might be an idea. So I'm going to leave that there. I've got a couple of tabs and some hearts in red and blue in different sizes. I have one of the tickets that I might pop here or here. And then I have some epoxy flare that I might bring in as well. I've got some cameras, red, blue, some hearts in red and a sort of a paler blue. And I've got this little butterfly that I thought was red, but when I put it down, it's actually pink. So I guess we probably won't be using him. So I've got all sorts of little bits and pieces here. And then I have this little, I have no idea where it comes from, this navy button. Deb was here the other day. She came to help me with Mom one day when we had the eye clinic. And as she was leaving, we both looked down on the floor, and there was this button, and we couldn't figure out for the life of us where it came from. So I don't know, I might just pop it on here for the fun of it. I just put it in a bowl, and we will see. So there you go, my friend. So I'm thinking I might do something like that. I do like that. And then maybe bring in the camera. Would I bring in the camera? And would I bring in one of the hearts as well? Would have to bring that over. Something like that, maybe? I think that might be kind of cute. I think I might like that. That, or would I bring in one of these hearts instead? It's not quite big enough, so I think this, or would I bring in one of these little mushrooms? No. You know what? I think let's not. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. All right, so we are going to put this down. that down here. And bring that in there. Okay, so these are some printables. Then I'm going to put the blue camera down, I think. And now, okay, because I do want to get this red heart in there as well. And I sort of want to think about the placement of them together a bit, I think, with you. There we go. How about if I bring that like that? I think I do like that, but then I'm going to pop, I think I'm going to pop a little foam dot at the bottom here. How about that? Yes, you see, and then I'm going to pop one up there as well. These sort of Stampin' Dimensionals from Stampin' Up, so get that down. So this layout is going to come together fairly quickly. There we go. Ah, there, that's cute. I do like that. There we go. Okay, now, before I continue, I definitely want to get these in here somewhere. Now, I'm thinking now that I do want to do my title Sunnies, and I have these in blue. These are from Chanel, and I got tons of sets of these. But I looked through the blue, and I really did not have enough of the letters to make it easy. So I decided to go with the red ones. Now, do I want this up here, Sunnies, or down here? And I think I want them down here. I think I want the title down here, and then I can do a little bit more embellishing there. So definitely that will be too big there, so it's going to have to sort of come down like this maybe and put it across. Or do I put it right? You know what? I think I'm going to take a page out of Helen's book and do a nice central title as well. She tends to put her titles on the top and journaling at the bottom. Oh, right, though. I need journaling, don't I? I'm going to need to go in and get, yes, I'm going to need to go in and get a NicoleJones911 journaling tab here. Okay, my friends. So, yes, we do. Now, you see, I know I don't have enough ends. So there were two ends in these. That's really not enough. So I guess I'm going to have to use, and I have enough use to do all of them. So let's get this in the middle. So SUNNIES is 7. So the fourth letter, SUNN. So the second N would be here in the middle, right there. There we go. So I, E, there we go, I, E, S, and then another N. So the upside down U. Is that going to look a little bit weird? Let's see. I think you can tell, you know, what it's supposed to be, my friends. Because I do have one N, but then I didn't want to do one with a U and one regular N. I thought that would look a little bit odd. So there we go. Let's do it just like that. So I'm going to do Sunnies here. There we go. So we have that done and taken care of. And I want to, I think, get these glasses. I might pop them right there, because I could pop them there. Do I want to put them there? Let's see. What am I going to put up here? But I just want to just get... no, you see what I think I want to put there? Oh, I have an extra S here for some reason, is I think I want to put this. Okay, now you see this needs to go up a bit so that I can get that in. Oh, no, there we go. It's okay. I'm not tearing anything. Sorry if that made you squirmy. So there we go. All right, I do like that, and I might pop, sort of, do I want to get a blue one in here? And then put, I do sort of want that, and then maybe I could put the glasses here. Or would I put them right on the photo? No. Or here? There we go. Yeah, I think I might like them there. And then I could maybe put that little button there. I have no idea what it was for. Yeah, there we go. Look, I like that. That finishes that off. Okay, let's get this done. Okay, and then, yeah, I will have to, as I said, go and get, whoopee, these little glasses on here from Bramble Box. Put that there. Ooh, I've got a little bit of glue squishing out, but oh well. I should get a Q-tip like Helen does, and have that at the ready. There we go, and let's just get a little button down there. That I do like this area. It finishes this off quite nicely. Now up here, I think I want to get this over a little bit more there. So bring that in there, or do I want this one? Yeah, see, I think I like the brighter one a little bit more, and it's got polka dots as well. So let's put that in there. There we go. Put that there. Shall we put maybe a couple of clouds and the sun? Cute little sun. Yeah, see, I like it better. I like it better with the darker, and I like that sun there. It brings in a little bit more of the yellow, and I have, now this is a much, much brighter yellow than down here, but I think I will leave it unless I go and maybe get a couple of yellow enamel dots maybe from my Mercy Tiara kit. Maybe I could do that. What do you think, my friends? But I definitely want to get that in there. So let's do that. Do I need to, hang on, just before I put that down, do I need to get, as I've done over here, a tab in here? Would that be nice? Yeah, I think it would. All right, let's do that then. Let's get that down. That done, and then we're going to get this lovely little sun in there. There we go. There we go, smiling sun. Now, do I want a couple of the clouds, or do I want maybe this? Maybe bring that down there, or one of the hearts. Oh, there we go. I wondered what that was. Like that with perhaps the blue. Oh, I do like that. There we go. I do like that, my friends. I think that's good. I think I might do the heart rather than, yeah, that. I do sort of like that, exactly like that, and I think I will do that. There we go. So sort of have a little bit of the diagonal. There we go. Put that there, and then this seems to have been on my fingers anyway. So let's pop that there. Okay, there we go. I do like that, my friends. And that pretty much does it. Now there's a little bit. Okay, let me just go off for 2 seconds, get myself a journaling label and maybe a couple of yellow enamel dots. I'll be back in a sec. Okay, so I went in to get the enamel dots that came with my Mercy Tiara kit. And I got a couple of NicoleJones911 journaling labels. I have a red one here, and then I thought, you know what? I have a yellow one. What do we think about that? No, I think I want the red one. Okay, there we go. And there's not much to say on this except, you know, that Helen sent me this photo and they had discovered that our Elvis had conjunctivitis. Okay, so there we go. Now, let's get a couple of these enamel dots out, I guess, and we will finish that up. I have a lot of yellow up at the top, but need a little bit more yellow down here at the bottom. So let me pop that in right there with a smaller one right there. And then you see up here, we can go with the blue. Let's pop a blue one here with a yellow one right there and a smaller blue one here, which I think will finish this off nicely. There we go. There may be a little bit too much in line, but there we go. There you go, my friends. I think that finishes it off. And I love it. So I'll just have to do my little bit of journaling, which will be exactly what I told you. And there is another Background Basics 16 done. And I'm really, really enjoying this series. It's so much fun. I'm really enjoying making my own backgrounds, my friends. So hashtag Background Basics 16 if you would like to find us over on Instagram. But if you play along, we would love, love, love to see what you do. Please use that hashtag on Facebook or on Instagram for us to find you. You can also use hashtag BB16 or use both hashtags. And we will see you back here again next month on July 16th with another Background Basics. And of course, if you haven't already seen Helen's video, make sure you pop on over there. And if you are coming from there, well, thank you for joining me as well. And I will see you back here very, very soon, my friends. Bye for now.